Namaskar and welcome again to Planet to Soul Astrology. So friends, hope you all are doing wonderful and enjoying my videos. Today we are going to talk something about Ketu. Rahu Ketu, always I say, never ending stories, never ending study, never ending research. All planets have never ending research, but we are more apprehensive towards Rahu Ketu because they are today's era planets, and we have to adore them even though we do not like, because they impact tremendously on our life, tremendously on our life cycle, and tremendously on our life events, our thought process, or our well-being also. And Rahu Ketu can make us or break us. This much quality and strength Rahu Ketu has in it. So today what I want to discuss, that all planets must be somewhere from your Ketu. So Ketu will be definitely posited somewhere in your horoscope. No matter in first house, second house, third house. Out of all 12 houses, Ketu will be posited somewhere. Now what you have to see, you have to see each planet from your Ketu. Okay. So now you have to see, say for example, you have your Ketu posited in your 8th house of horoscope. Okay. So from 8th house, if once Mercury, okay, we will start with Surya. Just see where Sun is posited from your Ketu. Say for example, if Sun is posited in 12th house from your Ketu, that means Sun is going in 5th house from Ketu. So this Surya or this Sun or the native will always have some or other complaints connected to expenditure, losses, long distance travels, paperwork, reputation, or always seeking some or other attention from seniors, from family members, from wife, or maybe there is lack of connectivity between spouse. This is what fruit posited house, that is house signification you have to take, and then you have to decide, because Ketu will definitely impact, even though Ketu does not have aspect. Ketu does not have aspect, but Ketu has hidden energy. Otherwise, we would have not counted Ketu Mahadasha, Rahu Mahadasha. We would have not counted Rahu Ketu in our planets, or we would have not said that Rahu and Ketu creates affliction to any planet. That means that planet has Rashmi, that planet has energy. This energy is hidden energy. That is why we cannot see them, but we can feel them. And I am very sure when you will see your planets, which house it is posited from Ketu, that house related signification you will be lacking, you will be trying hard, or some or other way those areas of your life will really need some strengthening. I will give you another example here. Now see your Chandra position or see your moon position from your Ketu. So say for example, your Ketu is in 8th house. Again we will take the same example. And if moon is going in ascendant house, that means moon is going in Prarabdha house from your Ketu. 6th house to any house is Prarabdha house. Okay. 6th house to any planet, sorry, that is a Prarabdha house. So the moon goes in ascendant house, that means person has to work more on his or her nature. Person is not satisfied with things in life. Person needs to improvise. Person needs guidance, or person always feels emotionally deprived throughout life. that in spite of giving so much, I am not getting anything in return. That is the Lagna. Lagna bhav means you yourself. So Ketu and Moon are 6-8 to each other here. So definitely the emotional background is lacking, and sometimes this Ketu and Moon, that is 6-8 position, will make you self-centered person. And always you have some or other grumble, some or other nagging things, or some or other dissatisfaction events in your life. Even though you get everything, you say that no, I do not have this, still I have to think about it. Even if you have abundance, still you have complaints. Same way from Earth Ketu, if your Mars is posited in third house, from Ketu I am talking. From Ketu, if Mars is going in third house, that is from 8th house, the third house becomes 10th house of your horoscope. So, always person is lacking in courage, or in spite of doing so much of courage, person is not satisfied with what he is doing, or always lacking in strength. Mars, we will say it is a what we say Pancha Mahapurush Yoga, Ruchak Yoga, Mars 10th house. But from Ketu it is going in third house, so definitely problems with sibling will arise, problems with courage will arise. You may change multiple streams, multiple work, or from one work to another work you shift, or you have transferable job, not able to settle, not able to satisfy. You have everything in life, but this is on your personal level, you are facing all such type of things. And then again 10th house comes into action here. Profession, if you want to study more deeper connected to this, then again you have to think about that my profession is suffering something, I need to do something more. That is the effect of Ketu and this Mangal. Then definitely we have to think about this Mars very prominently. Correct? Then you have to see that where my say for example Saturn is going. Okay, so from your Ketu, that is we are taking example of 8th house posited Ketu, and if from Ketu this Shani is going in third house of horoscope, that is if Saturn in your horoscope is posited in third house, but being Ketu in your 8th house, this will go in 8th house, that is Ketu and Saturn will be in Sadashtak Yoga. You are lacking in your karma. In some birth you have misused your karma, misused your power. That is why in this birth, even though Saturn is said to be good in third house, you are courageous person, but at the same time when Sadashtak Yoga from Ketu, if this Saturn is going in 8th house of horoscope, then definitely always you have to be on wheels. You cannot sit at one place. Even though you are a laziest person, but still always for some or other reason you are not stable. Same way, if from your Ketu, if we will see Venus position, so say Ketu is in 8th house of horoscope, and in your horoscope if Venus is going in 4th house of chart, then we can say that Venus is posited 9th to your Ketu. So there is a trine yoga between Venus and Ketu. You are going to get all facilities, all luxury as per your financial condition. You are going to get all luxury in life, but you are not able to enjoy this luxurious life. You are not able to enjoy the bliss of house. You are not able to enjoy the bliss of emotions. Some or other way you are lacking. You have very good car, but you are not able to travel, or maybe some or other reason you are postponing it. And again, this also shows that maybe your spouse is a very wealthy person, but maybe some or other reason spouse is not allowing to spend money, and you are lacking in a relationship, that is emotional, physical and mental relationship. Definitely this type of fruit you will follow when Ketu is 8th house, and from there Ketu, if Venus is posited in 9th house, then fortune enhancement will definitely be little bit struggleful or late. You have money, but you are not able to enjoy that money. Then comes Jupiter. If in your horoscope 8th house posited Ketu is there, and if your Jupiter is posited say in 6th house of horoscope, then we can say that from this Ketu, Jupiter is going in 11th house. So that is the Prarabdha house is getting activated, gain house is getting activated. You have multiple good friends with you. All are very well versed, very wise, but when time comes, you are not able to take any good advices from these people. This is what this Ketu and Jupiter will give you. Whatever I am talking is very meaningful. Just assess in your horoscope. You have to see all other planets like that only. Mostly all the planets I have already discussed. Now see where your Ketu is. I will tell again in one sentence. See where your Ketu is posited and see all the planets, which houses they are going. So definitely that house signification, okay, that planet signification and many other things connected to it will need improvisation, will need rectification. Out of all these things, if you want to perform any type of good deeds or remedies connected to that, then whichever planets are going in Sadashtak from your Ketu, that is 6-8 connectivity from your Ketu, then definitely you have to enhance that particular planet power. You can chant Bija mantra of that planet, you can chant Vedokta mantra of that planet. So just see in your horoscope and write me in my comment box whether you are experiencing such fruits and what type of results you are getting out of it. So, as I always say, Sabka Mangal Ho. May all be blessed. Namaste. Thank you.